Why, hello, everybody, and welcome back for a wonderful, fantastic, jaw dropping, exciting, all around delectable podcast. Temple Racing Television presents Total Nonstop Racing Podcast, featuring yours truly and Mr. Jason Nepper. Nep, welcome back for another fantastic week on the show.
Glad to be back, Josh, as always.
Yeah, we don't have as much to go over as we did last week, which is nice. But yeah, we're gonna be going into some depths here, and we're gonna be seeing what we got. Um, but again, welcome back, Nep. Appreciate you showing up every week. Let's get right to it. We're gonna be starting off with Shicey's Nitrous Racing Craftsman Truck Series. Um, and we're going to be starting off with not a lot of information to fill in, but I was there, so that's a positive. It was Trucks at Watkins Glen. It was a fun race. I love the way the trucks handle that track, so that is my favorite Class 2 race there. But let's show it what on. All right. So, as you can see, stage one, I ended up beating out Shiesty, and followed by Sharton, Reb, and then Lakille. Stage two, followed by winning of Shiesty, then me, Sharton, James, and Lakilla yet again. And the official results here at Watkins Glen. Shiesty comes out on top to win yet another race. He is one of the more dominant drivers I am seeing as of late, and it's a cool thing to see. And the man earned it, so he went out and grabbed the win. I snuck in second place. Sharton ended up grabbing third. James fourth. Lakille finishing off with his top fives, continuing him on to end the race, finishing fifth. Nep, you grab sixth. Cowboy Watson seventh. Reb eighth. Big Mike Jr. in ninth. Nep, what was your take on Watkins Glen in the Truck Series?
um, it was a road course. I'm not a fan of road course. We all know this, but Watkins Glen is one of my of the road courses in the game. Watkins Glen is one of my better races. Um, I just you know you know penalties and stuff like that kind of got me, but I mean, look at James. I mean, James comes out there and finishes fourth, finished with a fourth place finish. James has impressed me a lot in, this truck series and, when he's, ARCA and stuff like that, But road courses, I mean, it's key, making sure you hit the right points and all that. And these trucks they drive completely different than the cars, you know, you, so it was interesting.
Yeah, and like I said, I really like these trucks here. They fit this track very well. Going through yeses, it just felt like you can keep your foot planted and just drive that thing solid.
Oh yeah.
Like I told Shicey, I wish I didn't save as much fuel because I would have been on his ass. But all in all, it did come down to a fuel strategy call, and it was the people that wanted to see if saving the fuel was going to work. And lo and behold, it did. The top two definitely was able to grab the two positions, not from just speed, but from also the strategy call as well. Um, as we're looking here, let's get over to the total points accumulated throughout the race. As you can see, Shicey stage points, he had 18. Myself, I had 18. Jarton had 12. James had 4. Lakille had 4. And also Reb ended up with 4 as well.
Yeah, I hate it for Reb. Reb had a damn fast car.
Hmm.
And then of course his wheel went out on him. But hopefully that's done for with Reb. He went and ordered a brand new wheel, got it on Sunday, so Hopefully he doesn't have that issue anymore because it has really messed him up in a lot of races.
Mm, definitely. I do feel for him. He is one of our better drivers in the league, and he shouldn't be finishing eighth. That's just for damn sure. Um, let's go over here to the standings after Watkins Glen. Reb leads with 306 points over Sharton with 261 points, followed by Shiesty at 256, James at 202, Lakilla at 169, Big Mike at 152, Speedy at 145, Nepier at 143, myself at 122, and then Wolfie Man is tied with the final position over Cowboy Watson at 111. Um, Interesting point balance to see there. It'll be cool to see what continues on. It'd be nice if I can race a little more, really make it super interesting. But we will have to see what happens. Um,
Right. And, like I'm sitting down there, whatever. I'm in the cut at the moment, but we got more tracks coming that plays more towards my favor,
mm,
So um I'm hoping to really start to come on strong here with some of these tracks we got coming up. So, maybe try to make a couple more spots and guarantee, lock myself and guarantee myself into that chase. So,
yeah, and then the chase, it's consistency the whole time. So that is one thing that if you want to make it far in the chase, you better start building that habit right this instant. All right, let's get over to Thursday Night Thunder Summer Tour. Nep Dog, take it away.
all right. Thursday night we were at, the Thursday Night Thunder series was at live at I-55. It was a tough track, tight quarters and all that. But all in all, we've seen perhaps some of the best racing this week. I felt, wasn't a lot of beat and banging, even though on a small track, but some fast times out there. Starting in the pro late models, new guy, Big Flick, pops up. He qualifies fastest with 11.412. Then we went into heat races. Rowdy 1078 had a dominant car all night long in both classes. Would pick up heat one win. Why? Oh, that's right. They only ran one group, so my bad. So Rowdy go out there. The day after he signs with TRT Racing, he goes out there and wins the pro late model heat race, and then he goes out there and just dominates the feature race and wins the pro late models feature. Uh, Behind him was Big Freak. Bullet Bob would come out there and finish third. Hamrick would finish fourth. Clinker would finish fifth. Jay Clay finished sixth, and Big Mike finished seventh. Your hard charger for the pro late models, Big Freak gained 4 spots, while Jay Clay dropped 3 spots. And Big Freak passed, had the fastest lap of the race with an 11.420, winning $10 of Josh's money.
Money,
So,
money, money, money.
with 2 weeks in a row of Rowdy 79 not being able to make it, as we've seen, he had a dominant lead before he started having to miss these past 2 weeks, and now we look. Hamrick sitting in first in points with 457. Jay Clay's in second with 9 points behind him with 448. Rooster 79 falls in third with 407. Sharton's sitting there with 400 points. And fifth in points is Rowdy 1078 with 400. So, Sharton and Rowdy are tied for fourth. So, it'll be interesting to see what the rest of the season leads. But that was the pro late models. Now we jump over to the super late models, where Jay Clay would come out there with a blistering qualifying time of 11.178 going into the heat race. He was looking to capsize off that, but Big Freak was not going to be denied as he picked up the heat win. getting ready, going into Jay's Wheel of Doom, and it screwed him, boy. I think he ended up having to start all the way towards the back. So, but Rowdy got a lucky break with the spin of the wheel and got to start up front, and he just took off and just led it from there. As I want to say, I think Rowdy led every lap of that race. I mean, he was just
Yes, he
dominant.
did.
I mean, as he picks up the win for the season. All right, followed by Hamrick in second. Big Freak was in third. Mafia Killer finished fourth. J. Clay finished fifth. Big Mike would finish sixth. Bullet Bob finished seventh, and Clinker would finish eighth. Your hard charger would go to Big Freak, gaining 5 spots, and Clinker would be your hard luck with losing 3 spots. And picking up another $15 for the night was Big Freak with a 11.064 fastest lap of the race. Boy, he cleaned your wallet out this week.
Yeah, he did, man. He saw there was money up online. He was like, "Oh, I'm coming to get it."
Right. So, with the points after the race, we look at it. Jay Clay sitting there in first place in points with 463 points, followed by Hamrick with 456 points. Third place is Mafia Killer with 436 points. Sharton sitting there in fourth with 398 points. And fifth in points is Rooster 79 with 390 points. So, Rooster 79 not racing has killed him in the point standing, but it's opened the door for guys like Jay Clay and Hamrick to try to pick up the points championship. But that was the racing action for Thursday night. This coming Thursday night, live at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Feel the Thunder Week 12 in the Supers and Pro Late models, as they will be at the dirt track at Charlotte. So, it's gonna be fun to watch, guys.
Yeah, it'll be cool to watch it. Their track at Charlotte too is a nice, flat, wide track, so that'll be cool to see what they're able to do there. Yeah, we'll see what they stick the cars. But Nip, as always, thank you for covering those guys. Let's keep this freaking wheel spinning as we go to the D2D ARCA Revamp Series. As we can see, hopped over to Portland International Raceway. We have our 2 heat winners for week 6. That would be Dr. Shiesty 69, and RCR finally makes a return and comes back and grabs the heat win in that group. Very unexpected racing, like how fun it was at a road course. So that was pretty freaking sick to be a part of. But at the end of the day, I think we found the new Dominator. I think Speedy is fucking Jesus reincarnated, as he comes in and he just drives out to the front and he just drove the fuck away. That dude could have took an extra 4 tire and a fuel pit stop and he still would have came out with the lead.
Oh yeah.
But he comes in and he cleans up race 6 and he ends up winning it. That's his second in a row, so Speedy's really showing a lot of muscle. So that is really awesome to see there. As we look at the race results here, Speedy was, of course, won it. Reb was sitting in second, Shiesty in third, RCR fourth, Sharton fifth, myself in sixth, Magic Mike seventh, Lakilla eighth, Heezy in ninth, and rounding out the top 10 was J. Clay, then James, then UNEP, then Hamrick, and last but not least, Bob. Yeah, Nep, I don't know what type of racing you saw, but there was a lot of some interesting moves and races. In close battling. In the close
didn't make
battle.
you a W, did you?
Yeah, no, I did not. I am tired for tonight, but we continue on. Yeah, a lot of tight racing. It was really cool to see. It was really cool to be a part of. I know there was a point in time it was like felt like 5 or 6 of us in the beginning of the race were just battling for second. So that was cool to be a part of, and it was clean. So I don't know what you
That
saw,
was
but
yeah. It was some good racing. That was actually my first time ever racing at Portland. So I wasn't in next gen's Xfinity series, so I didn't get to run it when y'all ran in the
mhm,
Xfinity cars. But um, that first turn killed me every time, you know. But as it went on, I mean, you could really get some good you know, movement throughout the course. It wasn't too tight. Once you got past that first little, whatever you want to call that shit, that 90-degree right turn, 90-degree left turn, and then hold on to your ass and make it stick. The rest of the track was fun.
yep.
I will say, Reb might have had something for Speedy in that race, but unfortunately, um, and I'll take full blame for this. We were coming into that last turn, and me, I'm a type of person I always try to get out of the way. Especially because I'm not trying to mess with the leaders or anything like that. And when I did, I corrected it wrong, and I caught the wall. When I come back, it just shot me right out in front of Reb, and he just completely T-boned me, which then fucked up the front end of his car. So had a lot of aero damage and
Hmm.
all that. So he might have been able to catch Speedy. I don't know, but I know it didn't help him out any.
I know Reb is becoming a crazy road course racer as of late, so it's cool seeing him do really good at those road courses, and hopefully he continues to grow with that side of the racing, and he just continues to get better.
Exactly. I mean, the boy's just a wheel man.
Amen. All right, let's look over here at the points system as we sit. Shiesty leads with 230. Reb sitting in second with 218. Myself's in third with 212. Magic Mike's at 180 in fourth. Sharton's at fifth, 165. James is sixth, 164. Speedy's seventh, 163. Nap, you're sitting eighth, 159. Heezy sitting ninth with 147. Big Mike sitting in 10th with 140. Tied for 11th is Bullet Bob and Jay Clay both sitting at 126. Hammer sitting 5 points out in 13th with 121. JPR with 118. Lakile with 115. Beerstick Dan with 80. RCR with 72. Smo 58. Then YouTube 99 kills, 56, Rowdy 55, Wolfie 55, MB 31, Mountain Dew Man 28, NASCAR 24, Trickle 23, and then Rowdy Rooster XX sitting at 21. We have 5 races left until the chase starts, and as you can see, nobody is safe. So that's a cool thing to see. Um, Keeps the tension
and
in.
we're going to a track that anybody can win.
Yep. So it's
We're
gonna
going
be
to
great.
Talladega, so I mean,
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see. We'll see how people work together, and we'll see who pushes the issue and who doesn't. Um, and after that race, we will be starting our manual cautions. More to do with that here probably next week, but we'll get information out there so everyone can start looking it over and get familiarized with it because boy, is it going to be a change. And it's going to be cool, so I'm ready for it. Nep, I think you have some Twisted Mayhem to talk about.
yes, sir, I do. Um, Tuesday night, we finished out the week of freaking turn right, turn left, turn right, turn left, as we finished our path of freaking road courses, running road courses in the Truck Series, ARCA Series, and we even decided we was going to run a road course at in the Twisted Series as we ran Watkins Glen in the Cup cars. Um, but not it was some fun racing. I mean, there was only a handful of us. There was 6 of us that showed up, and it allowed us to you know really home in on our driving skill. It had been a while since we've been in these Cup cars on a road course, so and Watkins Glen, always a fun track. We go out there, and you know, Rowdy would pick up the win in the first stage, and then Sharton would finish. Yeah, Rowdy would pick up the win in the first stage, followed by Speedy, Sharton, Wolfie, Nep finished 5th, and LaKiller would finish 6th. Stage 2, we'd go out there. Sharton would pick up the win. Speedy finished 2nd, Wolfie 3rd, LaKiller 4th. I finished 5th, and Rowdy, I think I want to say he lagged out, or no, he'd gotten a black flag penalty, which caused, because the killer forgot to turn off the black flags, and he come roaring into the pits and got a black flag. So he finished 6th in the stage. So we come into the final stage, the shootout portion of the race, and Mr. Road Course Guru starting to form. Speedy goes out there and picks up the win, followed by Wolfie, who was really fast all race long. Finished 2nd. LaKiller would finish 3rd. Rowdy would finish 4th. I would finish 5th, and Sharton finished 6th. And the thing with Sharton, we started that last stage, and he was on the pole. We come down into turn 1, and his ass end washed out from underneath him, and he looped it and drove it right into the wall, got damaged, and with it being the shootout, was not able to, get back into it. So, unfortunately for Sharton, he would finish 6th in that race. But all in all, it was fun night, very competitive. At times, everybody was like right on top of each other. So, the guys that showed up had a blast. As we look at our points after 3 races. Speedy sitting there in first with 303 points, 41 points ahead of Rowdy, 1078. He's sitting there with 262 points. Sharton is sitting there in third with 251 points. Myself sitting in fourth with 244 points. Magic Mike is sitting in fifth with 206 points. Wolfie Man sitting in sixth with 100 points. Josh, you're sitting in seventh with 99 points. Shiesty sitting in eighth with 96 points. LaKilla sitting in ninth with 92 points. James has Speeds in 10th with 68 points. And C Trickle is sitting in 11th with 60 points. So it was a fun night. We have Pocono this week, so hopefully we get some more people. If not, we're gonna go out there and rip Pocono and tear into it and have a blast. So that's it for the Twisted series.
Thank you, Nep. A lot of fun racing. Go on over there. If anyone's interested, please reach out to Nep or myself, and we will get you over there. Well, we are at the end of the show.
No, we're not. No, we're not, Josh. I'm gonna burst some bubbles and all. I've watched the Deb Diaries and all that for the new game, and I'm part of Facebook chats and all that for the new game and all. And I'm gonna say it like this: some of y'all people are complete dumbasses. Okay. There's one person that was upset because they didn't put rain delays in the new game. Like, who plays a racing game to sit there, get on the race, and then have to wait to race because of damn rain? And I'm sorry, Josh. I'm not. I could care less about burnout. I wish they would have focused more on in-race thing, realistic damage, where you can only fix a percentage of the damage. How many times we rolled, a car goes flipping or flying and they got like only 20% car left to go in the pits and they're at 100%. I mean, just a little rant, but I think they could have done a lot more with the new game. But I do like some things aspect, like with the changing the track surface throughout the race. I think that's going to be cool. So That's my little rant. Sorry, go ahead, Josh.
No, you're good, but I've been very undecided if I'm gonna get that new game or not, and there seems to be a lot more stuff they're adding on the career side of things. Like I heard a trophy case and stuff, which is cool. The burnouts, it's fucking burnouts. Who cares anymore? Um, and they upgrade the gameplay, and the biggest thing, which we've been praying for, is they finally put cross-platform in. So that might be in itself worth it, but I don't know how
See,
forward we're gonna
I'm
move.
playing like Call of Duty and
Mm,
Fortnite and stuff like that, where it is cross-platform. My only issue with that is if you if you're on a console, you're not going to run at a fast as fast of a ROM or connection as what a PC person. So I like the cross platform, but I hope that it's not like PC can cross platform. I hope it's just Xbox and PlayStation are what can play together.
yeah.
Because if you're on a PC, I mean, you're just going to go out there and just kick the shit out of anybody on a console, unless you're Samo or JPR.
Well, it
You know,
depends. I mean, if it comes down to the RAM size and how quickly you can react, some of these consoles, I mean, if you put in like extra memory storage in them, they'll be just as fast as a PC. So I don't think that's gonna be the thing. I think you're gonna see people fucking back to the cheating ways, fucking using boxes and all this shit,
hmm
because now you got everyone fucking piling on the servers together. So I'll be curious to see how it turns out. But like I said, I'm not sold on this new game yet, not at all.
Now, also, the only time I race online is in league races. Um, the online lobbies, whether it be World of Outlaw or NASCAR, it's a freaking joke. You know, yeah, I get it. It's a game, have fun. But when you just sit there purposely just wrecking people just because they pass you, it's like, nah, I'm not going to do that. I'd much rather just race online with the leagues, with people that I know and I'm familiar with, and have fun than getting frustrated and about ready to throw my freaking PlayStation through the TV screen.
Since we brought this up, Nip, you know what I'm very curious on? I'm curious on how big leagues get. Because
Being cross-platform
are you going to
with
get back to
allow
that 30 driver roster like it used to be in everywhere you looked? Or are you going to still stay with the same 15, 16 guys? That's what I'm curious about.
it'd be interesting to see. I mean, because like us, you know, when we do recruit drivers, we go to Facebook and all that, and we recruit PlayStation people. Well, there's Xbox people out there too.
Mm.
So, you know, how many extra people could we bring over that's on an Xbox? We run on Discord, so it allows it doesn't matter if you're on PlayStation, Xbox, um, GameCube. Well, I don't even think GameCube is out anymore, but you know what I mean. So yeah, good possibility. You could end up drawing a bigger um, league.
Yeah, we'll have to wait and see. If I finally get sold on the game and I get it, then I'll be in full recruit mode before it starts. But as always, we've reached the end. Finally, I gave Bob something that he's deserving, and that was a new and improved page for sponsorship. First Place Auto Glass in the Jamestown, New York area. If you need a glass guy, Bob is your man. For all serious inquiries, please email firstplaceautoglass@yahoo.com and let them know that TRT Boys sent you. Also, Temple Racing Television and Dubby are partners. Don't forget it. Head over to www.dubby.gg and use the promo code TEMP26 to get 10% off your order. Or if you don't want to do it through me, Nep the dog got his own code. Nep, what's your code over there?
Oh Lord, you would ask me that.
I think it's NetDog45, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah,
Yep.
pretty
So
much go with NepDog45 on everything. So
go over to the same website and type in NepDog45 and get 10% off. You'll be supporting me or him. I don't care who you support. Just go over there and do it. Try the stuff. It's really good stuff. It's a great
I
time.
put my order in the other day,
Mm-hmm.
um, and it got shipped. It got shipped out today. So hopefully I'll be having it here in the next couple of days. So
Hell yeah. And you'll have to give your honest rating on it. I can't wait to hear it.
I will. I'll do it live on the show next week. I'll,
There we go.
I'll give an honest rating.
All right. Well, Nep, it has became time. It is time to say those famous last three words that we end the show on. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, everybody, we're here for it. On the count of three. 1, 2, 3. To be
To be
continued.
continued.
Always check us out. Check out all the live stuff. If you need to get a hold of us, come join the Discord. Shoot me a message. You got our handles. Hit us up at one way or another. Thank you for tuning in to Total Nonstop Racing Podcast. We hope you enjoyed today's podcast. And everybody, have a wonderful night. We will catch you all next week. Goodbye.